Hello everyone, my name is Anuj. I am an IT professional. The objective of this podcast to discuss a real interview question. You can benefit from this episode by listening this podcast multiple times. Listening will enable you to use this response framework and keywords naturally during your interview. You don't need to memorize it. After few listening, your mind automatically will be wired to use the impactful words. It will significantly increase your interview presence and sound you more articulated and confident. So today's question is, what was the riskiest decisions you have made as an engineering manager in your career? Let me repeat the question. What was the riskiest decisions you have made as an engineering manager in your career? One of the response could be, in a previous software projects, we encountered a critical decision point when deciding whether to refactor a legacy code base or continue to building upon it. The legacy code was outdated, poorly documented, and difficult to maintain, which was impeding our development progress and hindering our ability to introduce new features effectively. The decision to refactor the codebase was inherently risky due to the potential for unforeseen complications. It will increase the development time and disruption to the original project timelines. However, I recognized that continue to work with the legacy codebase poses even greater risk in terms of long-term maintainability, scalability, and the ability to meet the evolving customer needs. To mitigate the risk associated with the refactoring efforts, I conducted a comprehensive analysis of the code base, identifying area of high complexities, code duplication, and potential point of failure. We developed a phased refactoring plan, prioritized critical components, and established clear matrices to measure progress and success. Despite initial setbacks and challenges, including unexpected dependencies and integration issues, the decision to refactor the codebase ultimately proved to be the right choice. The refactor codebase was more modular, easier to maintain, and provided a solid foundation for future development efforts. It also improved developers' productivity and collaboration. This experience taught me the importance of being proactive in addressing the technical depth and invest in long-term sustainability of the software projects. Even it is entails short-term risk. It also underscores the value of thorough planning, clear communication, and incremental progress in successfully executing the complex refactoring initiatives. So that could be one of the answer of this question, like what was the riskiest decisions you have made as an engineering manager. As I mentioned you, the objective is not to memorize this answer. The objective the objective is just to have the framework in your mind. You can fit any other decision over here. The objective here to listen the keywords. The objective here how you are responding. So if you see the structure of the response, then first we explain what was the decisions we are taking as a risky decision. Why we are saying is this is a risky decisions. What were the challenges, and then how we moved. What was the result of the decision, and what we learned. So if you see the last two or three lines where I just explain what we learned from this decision. So that could be overall response. Answer could be different. You also can say that you have taken this decision, but probably you might not be successful in this decision, and that's also right. I mean, decisions doesn't mean that always has to be successful. As long as you are able to justify why it couldn't succeed and what is the learning over here, or if you missed something, what are those points, I think that would be perfectly fine. Any experienced interviewer understand that all the decisions are not went through properly. I think that's it for today. uh, I hope you have learned something from this response, from this interview question. Please feel free to comment if you have any question in your mind to discuss. Okay, see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.